Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now in this episode, I'm going to discuss more symptoms of a brain aneurysm in which you may not be aware of. So this is part 2 of an earlier episode. And I've had some interesting, I'm stumbling on my words, I need tea. I've had green tea. I've had some interesting chat conversations or chat sessions with individuals from Japan, South Africa, one from the Netherlands and one from Canada. It's pretty cool. With regard to some of the symptoms in which I discussed earlier and made recommendations that both they see their local acupuncturist as well as their primary care physician if possible. Okay, because these symptoms aren't symptoms to play around with. And to continue my discussion, I'll even take, for example, let's say, muscle pain or numbness. Many individuals take muscle pain as if to say, well, maybe I was walking or standing too much today, or my exercise may have been a little tougher than I was aware of. You know, the key is being in touch with your body. And believe it or not, this is another reason as to why I say see your local acupuncturist, because in today's society, and I'm not going to digress too much, in today's society, our mind and our bodies have become like two instead of one. And not just myself, but many of my colleagues find that we're utilizing more sky window points in acupuncture treatments. And in short, I'm not going to go into detail because this is why you have to sit with your local acupuncturist to ask these questions or contact Acupuncture is My Life. Sky window points reconnect the mind with the body. Reestablish that natural communication. Because so many individuals today walk around and they're totally out of touch with something presenting itself as a symptom, and then, it'll get out of control and they'll come or they'll see an acupuncturist and it's like, well, what happened? Why'd you wait so long? And you don't want to do that. Oh, I didn't really think much of it. This is your body communicating. This is where mind and body must be one. It's just like yin and yang. They have to be in balance. They must be one. The two opposites that cannot exist without each other. Okay? And when yin and yang is in balance, qi and blood flows throughout the body harmoniously, and the body can heal itself, which is what it is designed to do. So just even taking two symptoms together, muscle pain or even numbness, and you can experience this numbness anywhere in your body. That can be a sign that your brain is firing in a direction in which it should not be. So these symptoms, these signs that our bodies gives off, we should have it looked into. We should look into it. Because health is wealth. I say this over and over. But another sign, nerve pain. Okay? Nerve pain or neuropathy can precede a stroke or brain aneurysm. And you know what? Neuropathy even occurs after a person's had a stroke or a heart attack. And the sensation for neuropathy can be like stabbing or tingling or poking sensation or even a burning sensation. But nerve pain, do not take that symptom lightly. You determine the order, but you want to see an acupuncturist, emergency care, and a physician. But you have to act immediately. Okay? You have to act immediately. Another is increased blood pressure. Increased blood pressure, elevated blood pressure, can be a sign of potential heart attack, stroke, or even aneurysm. You should check your blood pressure regularly. And this also comes with seeing your acupuncturist on a regular basis. Because to see your acupuncturist for regular wellness visits, you can have your blood pressure checked. Another symptom you shouldn't take lightly. Because aneurysms can be fatal. Brain aneurysm. And these symptoms in which I discuss are symptoms that many individuals take lightly. And this is a global issue. Okay? Another is having a seizure. And it can include blacking out, terrible migraine, or even a headache, which would precede an aneurysm. But these symptoms, blacking out, terrible migraine, terrible headaches, can also lead to a seizure. Okay? Many individuals are unaware that simply staring off into space for around like 9, 10, 11 minutes is a type of seizure. You ever experience that? You ever just find yourself just staring off? And it just feels as if you snapped out of it. See a physician right away and discuss that. Discuss that with your physician. Another symptom can be chest pain. And the first thing that will come to mind is, am I having a heart attack? Or asthmatics will feel, am I about to have an asthma attack? You should definitely get yourself to emergency care right away, especially whenever you're feeling any type of chest tightness or pain. Because that can also point to an aneurysm as well. Especially if you combine chest pain with symptoms I've already discussed. Now, are you at a risk factor for, let's say, blood clots, brain aneurysms? Health is wealth. Please remember that. Another symptom can be fainting, which can be a sign that you're suffering from either low blood pressure or even high blood pressure. Or you can even be at risk for diabetes. Are you dehydrated? Are you suffering from heat exhaustion? But fainting spells. you should head to your nearest emergency room right away. Seek emergency care right away, and then see an acupuncturist. Stroke also, because both brain aneurysm and stroke, they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. A lot of activity, a lot going on in the brain that can lead to fainting, confusion, brain lesions. All of this comes with a stroke, okay? And in many ways, this is similar. When I'm done with this episode, I'm going to have a glass of green tea. It's been a crazy day for me at the clinic. The acupuncture is my life clinic. But these symptoms are very much similar to brain aneurysm. So guys, if you can just keep some type of mental note of these 2 episodes discussing symptoms of a brain aneurysm you may be unaware of, and you experience one or a combination of them, my first recommendation is to seek emergency care. When you're done, you see your acupuncturist or contact Acupuncturist My Life and see a physician. I tell you over and over, your annual visits to your physician, your medical doctor, and regular wellness visits to an acupuncturist takes so much weight off of your shoulders. It really does. And I'll never stop telling you to make acupuncture part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?